I am Sherry Griffith, your virtual specialist for middle grades health and physical education. In this webinar series, we will be focusing on strategies for accommodating learners. The content of this presentation is aligned to the state of Georgia's Teacher Keys Effectiveness System for Performance Standards 2, 3, 4, and 8. Instructional planning, instructional strategies, differentiated instruction, and academically challenging environment. The purpose of this webinar series is to help educators to accommodate learners' differences in needs while facilitating instruction. This includes using effective strategies and resources during instructional planning, using relevant research-based instructional strategies to engage students and to facilitate the students' acquisition of key knowledge and skills, to provide appropriate content for developing skills and for differentiating instruction which challenges and supports each student's learning, and for creating a student-centered academic environment in which teaching and learning occur at high levels and students are self-directed learners.
Top 5! Top 5! Top 5! Top 5! Top 5!
In this portion of our webinar series for accommodating learners through the integration of math content in the PE classroom, we will be discussing conventional and relevant instructional strategies for supporting student opportunities to be exposed to math content relevant to their grade levels during PE class, while playing large group games or small-sided games, which allow students to demonstrate a variety of motor skills, movement patterns, and movement combinations, while allowing instructors to make contributions to the physically educated student, which benefits the whole child in multiple content areas. These games can be implemented as warm-up activities, cool-down activities, or to contribute to students achieving 50% of physical activity time spent in moderate to vigorous physical activity.
Top 5!
Number 2 on the list of my top 5 math content integration ideas includes a game called Breakout Room Relay. Breakout Room Relay is a large group relay style game that helps students to demonstrate competency in a variety of motor skills, movement patterns, and movement combinations in multiple activity categories. Instructors can designate a physical activity to the opposite side of the court and back. Once the full team has completed the relay physical activity task, students receive a mathematical word problem to be completed in order to move to the next level or break out, very similar to tasks in an escape room. Variations of this game includes calculating heart rates incorporated into the mathematical word problem by having all teammates to calculate the team's heart rates after completing the physical activity challenge and concluding which physical activity was the most vigorous in sequential order. Student teams can compare and contrast their results. Math problems can be solved to determine if target heart rates were achieved, and students can determine how many minutes in the class period were spent in MVPA. Another variation includes having students to complete the math problem or calculate their heart rates first. Student teams can then take a cup, a foam noodle, or another stackable object with them to complete their physical activity challenge. Leave the collectible stackable object on the other side of the court and then return to complete their next math challenge. All teams continue this process until all class members have successfully broken out by collecting and stacking the cups, foam noodles, or other stackable objects received once completing their challenge successfully. Once all stackable objects were collected by a team, they should stack the objects to make a tower or structure and then return back to the starting point. The team who successfully completed their structure and returns first wins. Smaller groups can complete physical activity challenges that help students to practice manipulative skills such as dribbling a ball while traveling. This game helps students to make meaningful connections between math content and physical education content while helping the students to demonstrate skills to help achieve and maintain a health-enhancing level of physical activity and fitness. This game allows students to exhibit responsible personal and social behavior and allows students to recognize the value of physical activity for health, enjoyment, challenge, self-expression, and/or social interaction. This game also allows students to apply their knowledge of movement concepts to formulate strategies and tactics necessary to win, and assess what movements or strategies are necessary to win. Please visit the Georgia Department of Education community website at community.gadoe.org for more helpful tips to collaborate, connect, share thoughts, or resources for teachers and administrators. Thank you for viewing, and we hope you enjoyed our webinar.